and then we're gonna see what happens.
You just started it again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
All right.
Now there we go again. It's still a lag, man.
It's probably gonna be a
Yeah.
lag, but that's
Still a
probably
lag.
gonna happen. Let's start the video. Oh, we got to introduce though first.
But now, but you know what, King? It ain't allowing me to share. It's not.
No?
Yeah, but it's not even allowing me to share my screen.
So what if you get out of
Get it over there and go back.
what if you get out of the live and then start it and then go live?
Over here. All right, let me see. This is weird, man, but wow. All right. Hold on, man.
Take your time, man. We just funking around. It's all good. We gotta figure it out one way.
Okay. So if I start sharing first, you said?
Try to share your screen first and then go live. I don't know if you can or not, but then make your screen bigger.
Hold on, let me make sure I get this shit right, man.
All right, now go live. That's slick.
Said not go live. All right, bam. It ain't. It ain't letting me go live now.
I wonder, because I got it live up on my screen where, let me see.
You are saying the 16 crucified Saviors.
Where I go live? It's live.
It's not live
Okay.
yet.
Yes, it is.
Here we are.
Is it live now?
Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a short version, really short version, condensed, right? I don't know, man. She got it live on her phone right now.
Have her turn the volume down though.
Turn your volume down, Mom. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, now we got everything up here, baby. All right. All right, the world's 16 crucified saviors or Christianity before Christ.
We got to introduce Sankofa first though.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing today? This is Jamie. That's my partner right there.
What's up? This your boy Unc. What up?
Hey, this is Sankofa 180 degrees. Hey, this is our first time, so just bear with us. It gets better. All right. So this right here, we had a young lady, man, that requested this. And so we was just I'm just messing around and seeing if I can give her a little understanding. The world's 16 crucified saviors of Christianity before Christ, containing new, startling, and extraordinary revelations in religious history, which disclose the oriental origin of all the doctrines, principles, precepts, and miracles of the Christian New Testament, and furnishing a key for unlocking many of its sacred mysteries. Besides comprising of the history of the 16 heathen crucified gods in an 1875 book written by American free thinker Kersey Graves. Excuse me. One, which asserts that Jesus was not an actual person, but was a creation largely based on earlier stories of deities or God men, saviors, who had been crucified and descended to and ascended from the underworld. Parts were reprinted in the book Your Church Doesn't Want You to Read, edited by Tim C. Leadham in 1994, and it was republished in its entirety in 2001. So, what we got here is, I'm gonna make this bigger for everybody though, I think, yeah, like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so now this right here is a little graph that I had found online. So at the top right here, we got what it says is let me see. All right, so what we got? We got Horus here, and we got Krishna, Buddha, and we got Jesus, right? So I put 4 of them up here. There was 4 of them. This graph only shows 4 of the deities, right? But I just want you guys to pay attention to the dates up top, right? Egypt, 3400 BCE. Krishna, right? I mean Haru. Now the Horus is a Greek name. We use Haru, which is the African, the ancient Kemetic name. All right. And that's 3400 BCE. All right. And then you got Krishna from India at 3228 BCE. And then you got Buddha, right, from India, another deity from India. And his dates is 563 BCE. And then you have, of course, Jesus Christ, right? And his date is, as you can see, like 30 to 33 CE, right? All right, so we got Haru. That's the name. He had Christ. Now this KRST is where Christ comes from. And this is etymology. This is the first known word for Christ. All the rest come from this word right here. Come from this right here. Okay. And then you got Krishna, which was Krishna, Jess, and Jesus. Look at this. You see how look how they do it. This now look at the date, 3228. This is way before Jesus Christ, right? Way before, right? All right, so we got to understand. We got Buddha right here, right? Also called Christ, right? And Jesus, of course, Christ, right? Right? Okay. So now we had the celebration of birthday. Haru, mainly December 25th, 3 days after the winter solstice. This is when they celebrate these deities' birthdays. Okay, Krishna, December 25th, and other days depending on the region. Right. Same thing with Buddha, on the 25th, and other days depending on the region. And then you got Jesus, sorry, mainly December 25th, 3 days after the winter solstice, right? So you're gonna see almost like identical stories between Haru and Jesus. Okay. Almost identical. Okay. All right. So now you're gonna have come down to the supernatural nature, right? So we know that Haru is represented by the sun god, aka the son of Asar. Okay. Osiris is a Greek name. And then we got Amun Ra, which he's also known by. Okay. Then we have Krishna. He's also depicted by the sun god, as a sun god. Okay. Then you have Buddha, God, man, the anointed. And then you have, of course, Jesus, God, man, son of God, right? And like I said, just pay attention to Jesus and Haru, okay? Just pay attention to them too. And they almost mirror, right? Associated with a halo or sun disk. All four of them associated with that. You see all four of them with the sun disk behind their head, or the halo behind their head or over their head. You're always going to see that. Anything that they deem divine is going to have the halo or a sun disk behind it. If it don't have the sun disk behind it, it is not divine. All right. We all right, King? Okay. Virgin birth. So Haru, yes, by a set. Now you see MRY here. Here's we back to etymology. This is the beginning, the very first beginning of these words. So this is where Mary comes from. Marie. This is where Mary comes from. It comes from 3,400 BCE. Okay, pay attention to these dates now. Okay, so this is where Mary comes from. All right, we got to pay attention to that. And then we got Krishna. Yes, that's Devaki, divine one, right? So he was also had a virgin birth, and Buddha, right, was by Maya, right? Yeah, okay, and of course, here we go, Mary, MRY. Look, 3,000 years ago, 3,000 years before Jesus, 3,000 years before Jesus. Look at this, almost 3,000 years, right? We got the Savior, Messiah of mankind, right? All four of them wore that title. All four of them, right? The 12 followers, or the 12 disciples, or the 12 constellations, the 12 zodiacs, right? Yeah, 12 is a significant number. Anyway, Haru, of course, had 12 followers. They say Krishna, they didn't know about Krishna, but Buddha had 12 followers. And of course, Jesus had 12 disciples. That's right. All right. Healer. All four of them was associated with healing people. All four of them. Walked on water. Well, Haru walked on water. They wasn't sure about Krishna. They said Buddha walked on water. And you know, Jesus, he walked on water too. See that? They got Jesus walking on water. Raised the dead. Now check this out. This is hey, Jesus.
Me and Jamie be clowning about this.
Okay, so listen, man. So this is really important. This is really interesting right here. Raised the dead, right? So now we know Haru raised the dead. Look at who he raised. Look at the name. Lazarus. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Look who he raised. They couldn't even change. They didn't even have enough sense to change the dude name. They could at least change his name, man. I mean, listen to this. Just watch this. So then you got Krishna. Yeah, he raised the dead too. They wasn't sure about Buddha, but Jesus, look who he raised. He said he raised the same cat that the Haru raised, Lazarus. Look at this. They didn't even have enough sense to change the dude's name, man. They could at least change his name. They could at least change his name, man. I mean, come on, man. What? You couldn't change his name? You had to copy this one right here, word for word, huh? That's wild, man. But people won't question this. They won't question none of this. They won't question none of this. None of this. They won't question none of it. It's crazy. Baptized, purification by water, right? So Haru was baptized. They got that on the walls where he was baptized. I wonder where they got it from, right? So Krishna, they're not sure if he was baptized. They say that Buddha was baptized, and Jesus was baptized. Hey man, I thought the reason for baptism was to clear you from some sins or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe it's for something else too. Well, we had to figure that out. Okay, crucified or in cruciform, right? Yeah, we had to look into that one, man. You think?
Yeah, I think so.
That's really good thing to look into.
About the baptisms.
Man. I mean, what's the purpose of a baptism, man? What's the point of that? You know, what's the whole point of a baptism?
Yeah, I believe it's to clean you of your sins, man, and to to start you on that new journey, man. You know, more emphasis of starting on that new journey.
So I wonder what my man could do that would require him to get baptized, man. Well, I mean, what do you think he messed up on, man?
That's a good question, because John the Baptist was the one that baptized him, right?
John. Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
we got somebody.
We got to get into that, man. We got to get into that. I want to. That's an interesting little subject right there, man. That's really interesting. I just thought about that. I want to know why would he need to be baptized? Why would any of these cats need to be baptized? Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Haru, we just know that's mythological. We know that we know that ain't, but I'm just trying to figure out like as far as the book goes, Jesus really existed. So I'm just trying to figure out what he do. Right. So I just wanted. But anyway, we're gonna get back to that. We get back to that. Hey, so anyway, crucified or in cruciform, right?
So we got somebody that just joined, Prince.
Yeah, I see the brother, man. Prince, the Prince Cassius, it looks like. Yeah, hey, peace, king, peace, king, peace. I don't know.
What's good with the King Prince?
Hey, well, hey, he'll chime in when he get ready, I hope.
Right.
But anyway, crucified or in a cruciform, right? So all four of them, you know, but you know, they got crucified. We know that Asar was crucified, cut up in 14 pieces. I'm not sure about what happened to Krishna or Buddha, but we know that Jesus, he was crucified, but he was able to get back up. Hey, but and then we got the descent to hell from underworld. Now this right here, man, I had to like double and triple check this one, right? But hey, it does say that all four of these deities, man, descended to hell or the underworld.
Yeah, man, I remember reading, studying on that, but I don't remember the details of it, man. I wish some of our other boys was on here that's in the faith.
It was Ephesians, man. I think it was in the Ephesians. It was in Ephesians. It's in Ephesians, King. I could put it up though. But they can look it up, man. You know, people can look it up though. But yeah, anyway. So Haru, he came from the underworld. They say Krishna came from the underworld. So did Buddha, and they said Jesus descended to hell or the underworld. And hey, I had to double check that because I had never heard that until right. And I didn't. I had never heard that, but I found it. I did. I found it. It's in Ephesians.
I got the Bible if you need me to get it.
Yeah, hold on, man. Matter of fact, I think it's Ephesians 4. Oh man, wait a minute. Ephesians. Hey, excuse me for 1 second, King.
Yeah, we can't because we can't be leaving that. We can't be leaving those stones unturned, man. We don't know everything, and I damn sure enough don't remember everything. But this is definitely going to create some dialogue if anybody sees, and when people see this, and then they can open up a discussion. So, you know, it's all good.
Okay, I got it. All right. Okay. So listen. It's Ephesians 4:9, right? It says First Peter 4 and 6, but that one to me, man, could be. That one right there didn't. To me, it really didn't connect. They said that it do, but to me, it don't.
Okay, so 4 and 10, 4:10.
4:9.
4:9.
Ephesians.
Right. All right.
Yes, but they said that. But the first one they give you is First Peter 4:6. But it's not clear enough for me.
All right, so I got, let me see. I'm right at First Peter too. Let me just read them both. First Peter 4:6, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. So First Peter 4:6 says, "For this is the reason the gospel was proclaimed even to the dead, so that they, though they had been judged in the flesh as everyone else is judged, they might live in the spirit as God does." Okay. So let's go to Ephesians.
Yeah, see
4.
that to me that didn't hit on nothing.
Yeah, we'd have to go back some verses. So
Yeah, but Ephesians, but you look at Ephesians 4:9. That one gives you a little clearer. It is more clear.
yeah, and I'm not reading out of the King James either. So, but it says when it says he ascended, what does it mean? But that he had also descended into the lower parts of the earth. He who descended in the same one who is ascended far above all the heavens, so he might fill all things. Yeah, man, I remember reading that.
Can you hear me?
So I mean that one right there is more clear than First Peter. I mean, because
Right.
right. And then even that one, man, it could be iffy because in the earth, what does that mean? Because in the earth could be on the earth, right?
Right.
Right. So so I don't know, man. That one right there. I'm gonna put a check mark for that one.
Yeah, because I don't know if they're talking
Right.
about in the earth and within the abyss or
Right.
within the earth,
See,
where we at.
Yeah. So so I'm not sure about that one, man. I have to keep it real, right?
Right.
Did y'all get the message?
I'm sorry.
I sent y'all a message.
Let me see. You want to just speak on it?
Yeah, the 4 groups at the top. What ethnicities are those? Okay, so you have Horus, and then Christian is the one that says Christian. Is that the India, like from India?
Yes, sir.
And the next one after that one, where's
It's
that
Buddha.
one from?
That's Buddha.
That's Buddha.
He's also from India.
Okay, and the last one is the Christian.
Right. And now here's the thing though, and I'll show you later on in the slideshow that there's many, many more with these same stories.
Wow.
There's actually 16 where Jamie is going to show you, but there's another list that's 30,
35 of them.
35.
So if we are a
and
person of color, then our religion should fall into the Horus chart.
yeah, which would be Heru. We don't want to use Horus because that's the Greek name, and that's just buying into the indoctrination, man. So
Exactly.
I personally don't like using the Greek names, but yeah, you're correct. So we fall under Heru, Horus.
Haru.
Yeah, and you can see that that's 3,000 years prior to Jesus, which is listed as last of the 16 crucified saviors.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when I ask these Africans, because I've looked in this and I've asked, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I went searching for my spirituality defined, because I just knew that Jesus was not our God. That was not our God. And it took me to the Egyptian. It took me to Egypt. It took me to Africa, to be honest. And I just felt like anything that, not trying to sound racist, but the white man denounces something's got to be up with that. Anytime they denounce something and make a mockery of it, I believe it's something about that. And that's what really got me involved in the Egyptians' way of living. I got to find out about the Kemets and how the blacks were mixing with the Egyptians and just all of that. And it just blew me away, to be honest with you.
Hey man, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in with us, man. And
hey, no problem.
And so my question, I want to give you an offer, man. And that's I don't know if you've listened to any of the Amun-Ra Squad or the House of Consciousness or any of those. Have you listened to any of those?
No, sir, I have not. And that's why I got in today. I definitely do, because I have read the Bible and I've read multiple types of them, but it just contradicts itself so much. I mean, just beyond belief. And and the way it was put together, the way it came about, just come on. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we going hard here, man, too. So, we're going to have to get us a channel because we going way harder than we can do on YouTube. And so with the HOK, the House of Consciousness, and you can go on YouTube and look up Sign at the TV, You can look up SETI from Detroit.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get a pen. Let me get a pen. Let me get a pen. Let me write this down. Let me write this down.
Yeah.
Because I'm just in one void right now, and I just can't get out this box. And it's not all about the Christianity. Like I say, that's not our people. I just say it and I keep saying it. So
Yeah.
I want to know the truth. I want to know what we did, how we prayed, everything. I want to know all of that. So you say go to where now?
So Jamie, give him a few, man. So where you from? Let me finish this. After this part we finish, Prince, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
And then so where you from though?
Originally I'm from Abilene, Texas.
Okay, cool. So
I'm in Tampa, Florida right now though.
Okay, bet. That's all good, man. Peace. Go ahead, Jamie.
All right. So listen,
So give him some time to write them down though.
hey, but yeah, let me, okay. So you could go to it's Sanetta TV. It's SANNETER.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. Sanetta.
SA.
SA.
And then Netter. That's NETER.
Okay.
And that's Sanetta TV.
Mm-hmm.
Go there, man, and you can scroll down, man, and you could like pick and choose what subject you want to hear about. But they have they be having like a lot of lectures. They have a lot of debates. You'll hear debates between like different Hebrew Israelite camps, different Kemetic camps, different Christian camps, different Muslim camps, different Moorish camps. You know what I mean? So you'll get a wide a wide variety, man, of information, man, that you can go back and research yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. What I want to get from it is I want the Bible in a sense with the Egyptians. I want that. I want to know like what I need to be praying to, how to pray. I mean, I want to know the basis of it, you know, what the right things to do. I just want to know the right way to live my life, and you know what I mean, and do it according to what we truly were believing in and how we worship.
Are you
I'm gonna tell you a real good
familiar?
one. A real good one will be the Shrine of Ma'at.
The Shrine of Ma'at. The Shrine of Ma'at.
So that's with Jabari Osaze. Hey, you get what you
spell that Jabari. You know, Jabari Jabri. Osaze is OSA.
OSA.
He gonna give you what you're looking for, man. And then, are you familiar with the 42 laws of Ma'at?
No, sir. The 30.
Okay, so write down the 42 laws of, and then I'll spell Ma'at for you.
Okay.
Because this is what you're asking for.
Yes, sir.
M-A-A-T.
M-A-A-T?
No, M as in money.
I got you.
A-A-T.
M-A-A-T.
Yeah, and then that's going to take you to the Netchers and the Netcheroos, right?
The Netchers and the Netcheroos. Wow.
Yeah, and those are the principles, right? Those are the principles that you're asking, what do I follow by?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Principles.
Go ahead, Jamie.
All right. So
let me just ask him this question real quick.
All right.
And just give us a quick.
Damn. Oh, my phone died. Son of a bitch.
That's all right. Charge it up, man. Get back on. Go ahead and finish, Jamie.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so we come back down here to battles, enemy of darkness, evil, right? And so we got Haru. Of course, he battled his uncle Set, right? Set was one to avenge his father Asar, because Set is the one who killed Asar. All right, and then so they wasn't sure about Krishna.
That would be Haru's dad,
right? And so they wasn't sure about Krishna, but they said that Buddha had an enemy, and it was Mara. Prince of Darkness, and of course, Jesus. I don't, hey, yeah, his enemy was Satan. Anyway, then you got it resurrected, rose from the dead. Okay, so Asar, he resurrected, but it wasn't the way that you guys think of a resurrection. But it's a different resurrection, but it was a resurrection.
Explain a little bit of that, Jamie.
So his resurrection consisted of a set finding 13 parts of his body.
That set chopped up.
That was chopped up by the evil, his evil brother Set, right? Which is the enemy, what would be the enemy here of Haru, right? So a Set found 13 of the 14 pieces that he was chopped up in. She put them back together. Now she found all except for his they call it a henenum, the phallus or the tekken, right? They couldn't find the tekken, right? So I guess so the resurrection was that she was able to get him to a point where they could mate, right? And she could have immaculate conception and to birth Haru. All right. So
what he's saying is, I believe, is that he got his nature to rise,
right,
and she ascended upon it,
right, and that was the resurrection. And the other and it is a couple of and another resurrection was Haru was resurrected as Asar. So this is where we get into the African Kemetic spiritual systems, where my son is my resurrection. All my sons, my daughters, my kids are my resurrections, right? And so it's like I said, multiple principles and stories, man. I mean, principles and concepts when it comes to this side of this side of this chart. Okay. So all of them are resurrected. All of them got up and I guess ascended. Ascent to the heavens. All four of them ascended to the heavens. Resurrection celebrated. Well, so Haru's is celebrated on a vernal equinox. They're not sure about Krishna or Buddha, and of course Jesus, same as Haru, celebrated on a vernal equinox, right? And that's this joint right here.
That's a nice description, man, of that chart, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, might not be able to change screens again, huh?
Oh, he had the brother back though. What's going on with this?
We got you, Prince.
All right, yeah, my phone died. I'm so sorry about that.
Hey, it's all good, baby boy.
Okay, so we was on the 42 laws of Ma'at. Okay, so I got to get these pronunciations.
That's all right, man. Hey, we was all in the same place, man. We're just trying to learn.
Okay, all right. I'll slow down. I'm a seeker of knowledge and wisdom to get closer to my God. So, you know, people don't understand that. People say, you know, just ignore everything and just live your life. And even my father, we got into it last night about it. He said that, you know, so what's your purpose of knowing all that? To know the truth before I die. Like, what?
Well, another thing
Right.
is, you know,
But you know, you have that discussion, you know, with your parents respectfully, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, because that's the order of my aunt. Okay, you're gonna find that as you read through. That's the order of my aunt. We can't be arguing and fighting with our parents, man. You know, we wouldn't be here without them, man. We gotta give all respect due. Feel
but
me?
you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you this
Okay.
though, man. Like I understand what
Okay.
you're saying, King, but the thing is this, you know, our parents, you know, they only taught us, man, what they knew. They didn't know they
Yeah.
didn't know that, you know what I mean? They didn't know no better. So
Yeah.
that's all they knew, man. And
I
so,
got you.
you
I
know,
got
you
you.
can't fault them for not
But they did
understanding
not
where you're
know.
coming from,
Right. Right.
right?
Right. I got you.
Because,
I
you
got you.
know, especially, you know, coming from like say, you know, a lot of parents, man, like coming from your son or your daughter, you know, they less likely to really pay attention, man, because
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
right,
yeah. I'm
right,
stupid. I'm
because
it's drugs, you know, all this so crazy. You thinking crazy, you know, that's the devil talking. All
right.
right,
So
all right.
this is what I'm saying, King. So that's so this is what I'm saying. Now, only way that you're gonna be able to get their attention, man, is if they gotta be willing to listen. But
Got you.
if their mission is to pull you back in,
And it
what
is.
you
It is.
okay, so then what so anything that you say to them, it's not gonna register, King. It would
Got
never
you. I got
register.
you. I
It'll
totally
never
understand. I understand.
it's
I
not even
understand.
gonna break the surface. It's not even gonna break the
I got
surface
you.
because they're on a mission. Now at a put now once now at the, now if they come to a point where they feel like the mission has failed, at that point, King, they may be willing to listen. Right.
I
But
got you.
right now,
Yeah,
it's all about they trying to get you back. So they ain't trying to hear nothing about what you got to say about it. Right. So he's
I got
by
you.
you know what I'm saying, by him asking you those questions, it's not so much of your answer, King. You know what I'm saying? Your answer don't even mean nothing really for real. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So let me jump in just real quick, man. So one thing to understand is when our people was brought over, taken away from what you studying, right? What you're interested in, they was taken away. Think of that journey, right? And we got some
Mm-hmm.
posts on Sankofa 180 degrees, the group on Facebook, right? We got posts on there that talk about this. So what happened was they all their spiritual system, the African spiritual system was beat out of them. They couldn't talk about it. The ones that knew about it got thrown off the boats and stuff like that, killed, died. By the time they reached over to, and then the mental the warping of the mental, you know, took place through all of that, you know, ass whooping and you know, not eating and being, you know, packed in like sardines and all kinds of shit, right? Degraded. They got castrated, you know, they got raped. And so by the time they got to America, a few of the people that knew the spiritual system knew damn well not to talk about it, right? And shortly after they died. When they came over, they was given a portion of the Bible, right? The part that says, you know, slaves obey your master and Ephesians and such like that. And so the people that had the spiritual Africans, the Nile Valley spiritual system, were now depleted. If
Nile
not all
Valley
gone.
spiritual system. The Nile Valley spiritual system.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. And they want to study the Nile Valley history, right? And then write down James Smalls, Professor James Smalls.
Okay.
Okay. And so with that description I'm giving you, man, that information is now you understand where it was all lost, right? And so
Right. Yes, sir.
then up until now, we got that indoctrinated view, right? That biblical lens, right? And so that's all people know, right? Right?
Right.
That's all they know. So your purpose, your opportunity is to study up more than you want to impress upon
Yes,
others.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that you get
Yes, sir.
equipped, man, and then they're gonna see you walking it, man. They're gonna see you living this different.
I totally understand. I
Okay.
got what you're saying. Don't get a little bit of the juice and then go run and tell. Understand it and suck it all up and learn it and focus on that alone and just learn that first. I got you. I
So
totally understand.
you engage with the House of Consciousness. You engage with
Yes, sir.
Professor James Smalls and listening to his lectures and stuff like that. You engage with the Shrine of Ma'at. You kick it with us, man, and you find other forums and stuff like that to engage in, and that's going to shift. You got to have a sufficient substitute, right, for what you're used to acting on, and the fulfillment of what you're gaining, right? So
Yes,
you just interact with us, man, and then people gonna see you walking, man, and then you can drop dimes on them, as you go. But get educated.
I got you. I got you.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I totally understand. I got you.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Because you want to always be able to explain what you study. You want to better explain it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And you want to better explain it really well to a point where, people want to ask questions, man.
Yeah, and then
Right.
and then when you're talking with your parents, man, I mean, this is just my deal, man. My parents have both passed, but I've always held this respect for them anyways. When we talk to our parents, man, though our emotions are elevated, our tone must not be.
I got you.
All right, my man. Go ahead, Jamie. Jamie will be right back and he'll finish his presentation. The question I want to ask you. So you can probably jump in right now for a minute, but my question is, what did you grow up in? And obviously it's Christianity.
Yeah. Christianity, basically.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Self-explanatory. All right,
Yeah,
Jamie, let's get back to
from the jump, I just want to say this, but from the jump, it was something that the pastor got into it. I was a little boy getting into it. The pastor, you hear me? It didn't make sense to me. It didn't add up to me.
Hey, Jamie was the same way. Jamie was the same way. I wasn't, but Jamie was.
Yeah, I was the same way, man. This something ain't right about this stuff, man.
Something ain't right about it. It just didn't feel right when he would say stuff. I would raise my hand like, oh, okay, so God and the devil was sitting talking and made a deal over Job, and he just was that boastful. He was that vain with himself. Stuff like that just didn't rock me right. You know what I'm saying? What God does that?
Yeah, man. You gambling on my life. Y'all gambling. I mean, for real? You and the devil. Y'all gambling now. Y'all up here gambling. That's cold, man.
Yeah,
hey,
cold-blooded, man.
And they rolled up snake eyes on us, man. So you keep messing with us, man, and you're gonna find that the creation story in the Bible is post Kemetic, right? Kemetic is far before that, man. Adam and Eve, Abraham, Noah, the Noah story, man. We got information on it. They're just gonna wash that, man. But you're gonna figure that out. You're gonna be exposed to that. And so
but I already am, because this is the thing though. I ain't in control. This is the thing that I've already recognized. They found the pharaohs, they found this, they found that. Every person that they name of importance in the Bible, where is this man's body?
And how you gonna have a Mark, John, Luke, and niggas like that, names like that over in our land? That shit ain't possible. That shit ain't possible.
It's not possible. It's not Mark, Luke, John, Matthew, David. Come on, these are white people names. That's not a person that lives in over in the continent. All these other names. Haru, is it Haru?
Haru. Yeah.
Yeah, these are names that you would get in the beginning of time. You know what I mean? Not David, Matthew. You know the way they spell it, just everything. But the fact that you can't find no bodies. Where is Moses' body? Where is they? You know what I mean? All these people in the Bible, they ain't. You can't find none of them. I just don't understand that.
And the cats that walked in the wilderness, man. You know where the bones at, and the cats that was washed in the Red Sea. You know, you got that. There was thousands, hundreds of thousands of them cats, let's say tens of thousands of them cats, man. You got to be able to find one of them niggas, man. Oh, excuse my language. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, but you can find the Egyptians. They all there. All the ones they speak of, it's proof they're there. But all these people y'all talk of, where they at? That's just crazy to me. And that's another thing that just knocked me completely off. I was just like, nah, this can't be right. This can't be true. It cannot be true.
Hey, so let me say this, man, and then let Jamie get back to the presentation. If you link up with one of us on Facebook, then you'll be able to communicate online, because me and Jamie kick it all, you know, all during the week, man.
Jamie, I am on Jamie's. Me and Jamie are Facebook. I linked up with him on. We are friends, ain't we, Jamie?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to jump on during the week with us, man. Well, we be cutting up.
Yes, sir. Oh, I would definitely be on there with y'all. Definitely.
And then we'll be able to give you more personal, more precise time, you know, individual time with your sharing and your questions, and we'll be able to lead you to answers if we ain't got them. You know, lead you to research, I say. All right.
Yes, sir. No problem. Okay. No problem. I will definitely be a student.
Okay. Go ahead, Jamie.
All right, man. This right here is just a little picture I threw up, man. Just showing like the animation, man. How everything is always animated with these with Jesus's side of the coin, right? And then ours is always, you know, carved, you know, somewhere. You know what I mean? It's been there. You know what I mean? It ain't going nowhere. You know, that I just thought that was real slick. And then you got a Sar in the middle, and then you got Haru, right? These are Haru's 4 sons on the outside. Kobesanuf it represents the west, right? You got Domatef represents the east, and then you got Mseti, which represents the south, and then you got Happy represents the north, and then you got a Sar, right? And this is right here. See the statue right here? This is how they really saw the nature of Sar right here. This is how they saw him. Now, here's the cold thing about this. All this shit is mythological. These cats ain't never exist. These people right here ain't never exist. These are just principles and concepts. Now, this what we got to really understand about this. These people never existed right here. None of these people existed. Okay? Asar never existed. But this is how they saw the great God, a great nature of Asar right here. Right? And this is how they depict, these right here is teaching tools, King. There's nobody walking around with a baboon head or you know, or a dog head, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then
each one of the teaching tools holds principles, right? Holds a number of principles, and so right. you'll get I don't want to spoil what Jamie's gonna say, so I'll say it at the end.
Well, these right here, and they also serve as canoptic jars, right?
So explain canoptic.
What jars?
Canoptic jars. These are the jars that's supposed to held your major organs.
Right. The heart, the lungs, the liver.
Yeah, the pancreas.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. The diaphragm.
Right. So this is all. It's so many teaching tools in within this. Right. And then you got that turns it into, look at this. Jesus and the 4 Gospels. See how they took.
Hey, Prince, I love you, man.
You see how they just changed it from Jesus to the 4 Gospels: Mark, Luke, John, and Matthew. You see how they did that?
Wow.
See how they took our shit? They just took it. They just took it, didn't give us no credit. Just took it. Like, hey, man.
In fact, they tried to bury that shit, and where they buried that is with some more white folks.
Yeah, but see how they did it, right?
In
And
the Vatican.
this how they look at it. This how they look at our stuff though. They took they and look what's behind his head.
That's
That's a sun disk. That means this cat right here is holy. You see that?
Wow.
See, he got the sun disk behind his head.
see,
See that?
they got the disc behind their head too, but it ain't the sun disc.
No, they ain't the sun. They ain't the sun.
But
See,
that is.
this the sun right here.
And that would be Ra. That would be our Kemetic teachings, right?
Wow.
Right. That's all they doing,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
Let me
Can
give him
you
one
go
more.
back to-
Let me give him one more to
Can-
let me
can-
give him one more to write down. Write down Ashwa crazy.
That's why.
ASW. Is that right?
ASH, Ashwa,
ASH.
Ashra.
ASH. Ashra. ASHRA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
H. ASHRAH. Ashra.
No
I think
H,
it's
no H
something
at
like
the
that.
end. No H at the end. And
Okay,
then
Ashra.
Quasi. Quasi is
You'll see. You'll better put it up.
Okay.
but I believe it's KWSI.
KWSI. KWSI.
And then you want to write down Anthony Broader.
Right. Okay.
It's Broward, right? Is it Broward?
Browder.
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 ROWDER.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so now this right here is a judgment scene, right? Towards the end of the judgment scene.
Right. And
Right.
they took that too and got their judges and 12 people to judge and all that. They took all that, the scale and all that from the hieroglyphics. I seen that too.
Yeah. So this is Ani right here. And so this is Haru. And he's walking. So Ani, his heart now, if you look now, his heart is oops, damn, I messed it up. My bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be put on a scale and it's gonna be weighed against a feather. And
Right.
if his good deeds outlived his bad, then the feather would be heavier than his heart.
Right. So
And he
you
can pass into
see
the
now
next life.
you see the 4 sons of Haru right here, right? Look at them. See 'em?
Right.
And they standing on the
four
lotus
sons
flower.
but that is also when you say the 4 sons, those are the organs, right?
That's another story. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Ooh,
That's
man,
another
see,
story. But yeah,
Don't get deep.
but it's also north, south, east, and west, right? Covering
North, south,
covering the whole world, right?
Okay.
The lotus flower. You see him standing on the lotus flower. This is
Lotus.
this lotus flower is indigenous to Egypt. To the Nile Valley. You can't get this nowhere else but in the Nile Valley.
Wow.
See that? And you see, and if you see back here, so you see Ani being led in by Haru. Haru got the key. Look at the key. Look at the key you got. That's the key.
That's the Ankh.
That's the key, right?
Oh,
That's the key.
The everlasting
That's
cross.
the key of life right there. So he finna use the key of life to open it up the door to let him in through to see the great nature of Sar, right? And look at him, he green. So that means that, and he's sitting on the throne. So he green. So he in the vegetation state, right?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
So he's the nature of the underworld, the underworld, right? He's also the nature of agriculture.
When you say the underworld, what do you mean?
The afterlife.
Like the afterlife.
Afterlife. Okay, because the way I keep saying this, I don't want to say it too much on Facebook, but the way that they speak on it is the underworld is hell. It's always the underworld.
That's how they look at it. That's how they look at it. But just think about it.
Really similar.
Yeah, but see they're gonna always take our stuff and they're gonna demonize our stuff. They always do.
Exactly.
They've always done it.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, but he's the nature of the underworld, right? Now, the underworld ain't nothing but see, because you got to think that Ra dies every day and is reborn through right, and travels through the underworld, right? Comes back up, right? And is born again
every day
through the legs of Nu, right? Of Noon. So just understand that, King. So the underworld is just, I mean, it ain't nothing evil, right?
So I
Well, I believe
misappropriated
you. I believe you.
I misappropriated that. I said it was the afterlife, and it's more like the judgment place. You know,
Okay.
it's similar to the abyss or where we could just go get judged, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
The middle part of it.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
do.
this is deep right here. This right here, this is many stories right here. Then you got, look at that. Now here's Krishna. Here's Krishna. This is how they depict Krishna, the India god, the India deity, right?
Beautiful.
And then look, the Krishna again, black. Why is Krishna black?
Wow.
Right? Krishna, India. That's India. That's all
Wow.
Krishna is a sar. That's all this is a sar right here. This is their depiction of a sar right here, because a sar went through all these countries right here. So right here, man, I'm just gonna read this a little bit. It said, it is argued that as a story of the incarnation of the Christian Savior is of more recent date than that of these Oriental and ancient religions. As is conceded by Christians themselves, the origin of the former is thus indicated and foreshadowed as being an outgrowth from, if not a plagiarism upon the latter, a borrowed copy of which the pagan stories furnish the original. Did you hear that, man?
That's some shit right there.
Did you hear that, man? Right? And I just marked this because it said history reveals the remarkable fact that stories of incarnated gods answer to and resembling the miraculous character of Jesus Christ have been prevalent in most, if not all, the principal religions, heathen nations of antiquity. So they saying that after they done stole all our spirituality, all our writings, they done stole all our concepts and tried to understand them, right? Really couldn't. That's why they so twisted. And then turn around and call us religious heathens.
So write down the Council of Nicaea too.
But look at this here though. See this here?
Council of Nicaea.
But look at this. Look at these cats. Here's the first 21 of the crucified saviors right here. Here's 21 of them right here. Look, you got Krishna. He Hindu. They Hindu. Buddha, India, right? You got Saliva Hannah of Bermuda. Then you got, look, Osiris. They got Osiris right here, Egypt. They got Odin of the Scandinavians, Crete of Chaldea. You see this? Zoroaster or Mithra, or Persia. I know y'all familiar with Mithra, right? I know Baal.
Yeah.
Everybody know about Baal, right? Look at all these people, all these. Look at all these, man. All these Afghan, look, Nepal, all these places got the same fucking stories that are older than Christianity.
Right.
They're older.
Yeah.
So Prince, if you want to screenshot that, you can look up all that shit, man. You know, this shit gets you get so educated in these group settings and stuff, man. But you wanna look up shit, you know.
And then look, you got to see the top. Look at it. Look at these. Look at. Sorry about that. Where am I? Right here. Look at this. See that? You got more of them. It's 35 of them. You see, you got more of them up here. See them? They list 35 of them, man. They got Muhammad. They got Muhammad as the last one. 35. Look, they got Adonis. Look, Adonis, Virgin of Greece. See, remember? Yeah, I know you heard of Adonis. Everybody heard of Adonis. Yeah.
Yeah, I play that game at the casino.
Yeah, man. Thor, look, everybody know Thor, son of Odin, right?
Wow, straight out of fucking comic, bro. Stop playing, man. Thor, son of, shut up, bro. What? Thor's a god too?
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. And look, they say these have all received divine honors, have nearly all been worshipped as gods or sons of God.
Let me show you this real quick. Can you see that?
So Thor and Odin, so that whole movie is like on some trippy trip thing with somebody's religion.
Yeah, same thing with the what's that motherfucker with the rock in it that you was talking about, Jamie?
Black Adam.
Not the new one, yeah, but that one too. They got some comedic stuff in that one. But I'm talking about the mummy and the king and shit like that.
The Return of the Mummy.
Look at this right here, though. Can you see that? 764 crucified saviors. I'm getting ready to look at that one. I think I already watched that one, but I'm about to peep that, and that's a white guy talking about that one.
700.
So, hey, let me finish this up. So look, It said the question as best they can as to whether Jesus Christ was the only Son and sent of God, the only begotten of the Father, as John declares him to be. John, let me see where we at. John, in view of the fact that long prior to his time, various personages in different nations were invested with the title Son of God and have left behind them similar proofs and credentials of the justness of their claims to such title.
That's cold, man.
Hey, cold. I'm just telling you, man, like, look, here go Buddha. Look at Buddha. See him? See, that's Buddha.
And they got Buddha with the black face too.
That's Buddha right there, man. And look, Buddha ain't nothing but a Tsar, man. That's all Buddha is, man. Wow. That's all he is, man.
Wow.
So it say right here, man, Sakya is represented as having been crucified for abstracting a flower from a garden, right?
That would be the lotus, right?
Right. So they killed this cat for just taking a flower, right? That his crucifixion was designed as a sin atoning offering is evident from the following declaration found in his sacred biography, viz. He in mercy left paradise and came down to earth because he was filled with compassion for the sins and miseries of mankind. So you see this? You see this? He sought to lead them into better paths and took their sufferings upon himself, that he might expiate their crimes and mitigate the punishment they must otherwise inevitably undergo. right? So this dude
Right.
came to save their sins right here, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
He believed and taught his followers that all sins is inevitably punished either in this or the future life. And so great so great were his sympathy and tenderness that he
Condescended.
condescended to suffer that punishment himself.
Can I ask you a
By
question?
yeah,
I mean, cut you off. So in the Egyptian, I want to say the right word, in the Nile Valley spiritual system, is that, and that is the Egyptian spiritual system, right?
No doubt
right.
about it. No doubt about it.
Okay, so the Nile Valley spiritual system, in that, are we reincarnated?
When you reincarnate, when you have your children.
So you are a reoccurrence. You are a reenactment. You are a rebirth. And that's why there's so many similarities and familiarities to you and your parents, right?
That's why
and
I
then,
said you.
And then to you and your grandmother, your grandfather, and then their grandmother and grandfathers.
So what do we do when we die?
You are your parents' resurrection, King.
So
And
what do we do when we die, though?
What do you mean? What do you do?
What's going to happen when we die? Do we come back to this place? Do we come back to another place?
That's unknown.
Hey,
we don't know that.
Hey, that's
Ain't
a
got
good
no
guess,
answer
King.
to that.
Hey, there's many theories on that. There's many theories on that, King. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But you get into so if you get into the studies, and if you get in with the Amon Ra squad, man, they're gonna open up the scientific part of it, right? Because this is what we need. It's science. We need the science, man. You know, we can't just go on thought and allegations.
Science, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can't go on allegations and stuff. So good question, man.
I keep trying to tell people that it's all science. If it don't add up, it don't make sense.
Right. Good question.
Already. Okay, so no one knows what happens in the afterlife, because the question my uncle said too, because no one's been there already.
So all I'm saying is there's some people that can give you a better explanation than we can. That's what I'm saying. Right.
Because the science says this, energy does not die out. It just reforms. You know what I mean? It never dies. It just reforms itself. So
yeah.
Okay.
So my belief is that I'm gonna come back at something. There's so many options out there. It's so many options out there. I don't even know which one I want to pick. Right.
Right. But it also depicts on how you live this life, which will justify your next return. True.
Yeah, but I think it'd be justified anyways. But there again, you get into the studies of the people that we just threw out at you. Sheikh Anta Diop.
Right.
On and on. What's Chancellor's first name?
Chancellor Williams.
Chancellor Williams, yeah, and get you some books and stuff, man. So
I got you.
Let me let Jamie finish, man. But I want to say with James Smalls, Jamie can send you the first video he sent me, right? I was rewinding. Okay. I didn't get past 10 minutes of that video for a week, right?
Wow.
So all I'm saying is Jamie can send that to you because you and him are connected.
Yeah, can you please do that for me, Jamie? I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. For sure, no problem.
Now, I'm not trying to cut this short, man, but I got something to do in the next 20 minutes. I'm definitely going to be back. Jamie, I'm going to connect with you, bro, because I'm LinkedIn now, bro, and I am just like eating this up, but I got to jump in the shower. I got to get ready to go to this meet, man.
Hey, ain't no pressure, baby boy. Ain't no pressure.
I tell you this much, but it's pressure, baby. It's pressure. This is hella pressure right here. I mean, y'all woke me up, man, and I knew I was on the right path, man, and I know God is the true God because he sent me to my land, my homeland, and I'm so blessed to meet Jamie. I'm so blessed, Jamie. I apologize for not coming in earlier, bro, but it was just like, life and just everything that goes on. But, man, I'm glad I came in today.
It's all good.
Like, man, let me get in. All right. So,
hey, King, you connect with Jamie, man, then he'll connect with me, man, and we can get on during the week anytime. Right. And then let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this before you go. back in where we studying, there wasn't even no word for God. Okay.
Wow.
So that's an indoctrinated descriptive. Okay.
Okay.
So we deal with the natures, the natural rules, right?
The natural rules.
The natures, and then trickling down is the principles of the natural rules.
So we don't call him God. He's not God.
You can call it that, man, because it's a universal term, but you just need to understand that there was no word for God. Right.
Right. I just call him I am. I like the word I am.
Yeah. That's still biblical though.
It is.
Yeah, so we got to get out of that shit. You got to get the fuck.
Yes, sir.
King, you got to get the fuck out of that.
Yes, sir. Totally.
Okay.
Totally.
So
natures,
yes, natural rules.
Natures. Okay. All right. Well, brothers, man, I enjoyed this, man. And Jamie, we gonna link up. And what's your name again?
Unc.
Unc. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. They've been calling me that since a baby boy.
I know that's right, man. All right, so hey, God, man, hey, peace be with y'all, man. You know, blessings, man, and we definitely gonna get back on this.
Hey, man, get back with us during the week, man. We be getting live with it. Just we just do it.
I will.
Just us three and fuck around, man, or whatever. Whoever.
Hey, that'll work, bro. That would definitely work, man. Hell of a squad, man. Hell of a squad. But y'all be blessed, all right? And I'll get to y'all later, all right?
Hey, love,
peace, King. Peace.
Hey, peace. Man, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Man, that's love. That's love right there. I like that.
That's what we doing, baby boy.
That's right. Hey, so look, man, we got Horus we got Haru right here, born December 25th, born of a virgin, right? Egypt, Kemet, 3000 BC, right? Before the Common Era, right? Before Christ, however you want to say it, right? Yeah. Then we got Attis, right? Born of a virgin, Greece, 1200 BCE. See, these old deities, King. These old deities.
Right.
These deities been around, man, way before some Jesus Christ, way before, some any of them cats, man. Like, look at this. Mithra, born of a virgin. Persia.
Still all them getting paid off our business.
So Persia had Mithra, you know what I mean, and Attis. Attis and Mithra, they came around the same time, 1200 BC.
Right. See
that? Then you got Krishna, 900 BC. They go Krishna right there.
Man, look like a chick, man.
Hey, Krishna, hey, I don't know, man. That's the deity though. See, now, the deity could be man or woman.
Right.
And
there again, it's just a depiction.
Yeah, Dionysus. Look, you know him. Everybody know him.
Right.
Born of a virgin, Greece, 500 BC. He older than he even older than Christ.
Right.
See that? He even older than Christ.
Got him on a cross, man.
Look at it. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. This is Dionysus. Older than. Look how old he is. He older than so look. Christ wasn't even thought about. 500 BCE. BC.
Yeah.
500. Yeah. He wasn't even thought about, right?
470 years before.
Yeah, because the concept of Christ, or let's just say Serapis came. This right here is even before Serapis.
Right.
There your man. That's the man. The man. That's the man right there.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Look, born of a virgin, born on December 25th, star in the east, 12 disciples, perform miracles. Look at him, man. Hey, he a beast, man. He ain't no joke, boy. Dead for 3 days and he resurrected. He got up. See that? Yeah, he got up and rolled out on him. Rolled out on him. Like, look here, man. Look. And told him, look. Tell him just tell him I done rose up already. Don't tell him you see me, right? Just tell him I done rolled out already. Hey, I don't want. He don't want to see. He don't want to see them cats no more. He don't want them cat. He don't want no parts of them cats no more, did he, man?
I don't remember, man, but I don't know if that was, but that would be considered. I think it was an agreement with God the Father, you know, that he ascended and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, What do you mean it was agreement? It wasn't no damn agreement. Man, come on, man. It wasn't. At least Jesus didn't agree with it.
I'm saying with the first part of the agreement, right? I'm going to send you. I'm going to send my son and all that. He's going to go through this stuff, and that was part of it.
It wasn't no first part. Hey, look. So what you think? You think God gave him the plan in pieces?
I'm just saying the initial, the initiation of his journey, the initiation of Jesus' journey consists of that completion, right? That completion, the ascension, the death, the ascension, right? It consists of that. In between that is what you're talking about. Jesus said, "Hey, hold up a minute, man. Can we rearrange this shit?" You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
He definitely. So I'm gonna say this. I don't think that he was down with the plan from the beginning. Because why would you all of a sudden back up out of the plan after you got so far into it? You done got so far into the plan. Now you ready to back up out of it, right? You didn't change your mind, or I mean, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the question. I mean, what happened? Did you change your mind? Because he was up there on I can't remember. I say what I call it Yosemite or Yosemite or something.
Gethsemane. He went to pray after he got betrayed. He went to the Garden of Gethsemane.
Yeah, he was up there crying and sweating and
You clowned it. You clowned it.
Hey, he was like, "Wait a minute, man. Look here, can we talk about this? Hey, look, man, we got. Hey, we need to rearrange some things here, man. Like, right?
Right.
Yeah, because he at that point, then that's when his mind changed. He was trying to change the plan.
Yeah. He seen what was going down, man. He was like, damn, all this shit, man. Are you for real? You know, you're gonna put your boy through it, gonna put your baby boy through all this, man. Come on, man. It's just I just come on home, man. We handle business.
No, man, we ain't even gotta come on home, man. Why don't we just go ahead and get rid of the other cat?
Yeah.
And we ain't even gotta worry about this no more.
Right.
Right? And I can continue and go on and continue on the teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the people that don't know about for the people that don't know about Jesus, right? So I mean, ain't that the point of getting God's word out to the masses? I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, all I can say is this, King. I enjoyed today, even though we had a little rough start. I still enjoyed it.
It wasn't even that rough, man. You know, he's just working out the kinks, man. Ain't no big deal.
I wonder if we can edit that part, huh?
You probably can, but it's all right, man. It's part of us, man. Ain't no big deal. It's part of us. You know, it's part of our growth. It's part of our journey, you know?
Right. But yeah, man. So so I hope Miss Charlie got a Peace Queen. I hope you're watching. I hope you got I hope it was really kind of fast, but I didn't want to, none to be all dragged out either,
Yeah, and I'll be able to we'll be able to get it to her. We'll be able to get it to her either way. Right.
Yeah. So I think this was a pretty good one, man. Everybody, I hope everybody enjoyed. And I'm gonna stop live streaming, King. All right.
Hold on just a second.
All right, go ahead, King.
So you can look on YouTube under Jamie Genia's Zoom meeting, and you'll find this video.
And you can spell that. My name is Jamie. My last name is G as in George, EN as in Nancy, IA. Okay.
Hey, good presentation. Good presentation, King.
Thank
Put it
you, man.
together. Hey, big up to the King that joined us, man. You know, he on a learn journey, man. He got a lot of good information. So
Oh yeah, man.
anybody else that want to jump on with us and, you know, share your opinion, share your approval or your disappointments, come on, jump in. You know, that's what it's all about. You know,
Anytime, man. You're all welcome. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect you. We're gonna get into that. All right. Peace and love. Hey, and family. Most importantly, know thyself.
Yeah, and come on back next week. You can join. You can start with joining in on the Zoom link, and then we'll give you a fair warning of if we're going to go live or not. You know, it's all about the crowd. You know, we don't want to disrespect nobody or sneak nothing in on nobody. So, you know, come on back next week and chop it up with us.
Peace.